Yeah, I get asked to speak a lot, so I was asked to speak about different marketing things, and I was rehearsing, and I thought it would be cool to let you guys in on some of the information that I give out. Usually, I let people know I speak on multiple levels of things when I'm asked to do public speaking, um, socialism, um, technology, marketing, music, video production, small businesses, and money, finances. I get asked that a lot. And I tell people all the time at these meetings that nothing that I have accomplished or nothing that I do was ever created by money. Most of it was drive, determination. It's a harder route, but when you didn't have it, at the time I didn't have it, um, that harder route ended up paying off because then when you got the money, you knew things was possible without money. So, you know, you came to the negotiation table with a whole different attitude, which I just recently on Facebook posted the story of how I acquired Erotica magazine and turned it into Erotica 7 magazine. Um, so I wanted to make a video about just something that a lot of people miss, but it's really important. Typically when I'm at a spot, let's say I'm talking about marketing, but it doesn't just apply to marketing. And I love it because I love being at home. I like recording these little videos at home. I'm still in the Colorado spot, but I like being at home and just talking to you for reals. So typically, when I get there, I'm thinking to myself, these people already expect me to be standing there showing them slides, being this boring speaker. I didn't say that. Boring speaker for the whole time. So now I know I'm going to shake it up. I'm going to say, I'm not one of those speakers that's going to stand here and talk to you, show you slides, and give you statistics that you're going to forget in the next 10 minutes. I like to be out here with the people, and I'll go into the audience, and I'll pick a person. I ask them what they do, what's their name, what you do, and they tell me. I'll go to another person, and I ask them, what kind of car you drive. And I'll go to another person, and I'll say, tell me something personal about you. So, okay, all right. Then I'll walk around for a little bit. Everybody thinks I'm going to ask another question, and I'll go back to the original person, and I'll say, who's this and what does she do? And everybody will tell me. I'll go to the next person and be like, what kind of car does he drive? And they kind of chuckle usually. And I'll go back and say, what's so personal about her? Or him, whatever. And people recall it. And I stopped in and I explained that two things just happened. Two things. I shook up the room. I told them to expect the first of the things. So expect me to shake up the room a little bit. So now their mind is open. It's ready to receive information. It's looking for something exciting to happen. Okay? Then it gets fed this information. My name is blah blah and I do blah blah. My name is blah blah, I do blah blah. So now this information is in its processing center. Your mind is open, it's looking for stimuli, and it's got this information that it was just fed. Now, the next thing I did is I turned around and I said, who is this and what does she do? And the rest of the people say, this is blah blah, she does blah blah, and chuckle. So the brain instantly says, this is data you're going to need, and it sticks it in a recall section because you told your body that it needed to be ready to receive data. It received some data, and then after it recorded the data, it played it back. It had to recall that data. So the brain's saying, this is information that's pertinent, so it's putting it in a spot where it can be used readily. After I do this, I tell people, do you understand the power behind what just happened? Do you understand that everything you want to do, can do, and will do is based upon you understanding that your brain works this way. Because all of you, for the rest of your lives, for the most part, when you go to another seminar, you're going to remember me walking around saying, who is this and what does she do? You're going to recall that. The way your brain stores that data, that's information that any time you're in that situation, it's going to recall. It's going to recall that memory. Now, let's take it to another level. Pepsi, the marketing company for Pepsi, use this in this way. Okay, and I'm gonna go. I just wanted to record this for you so that the next time I speak about it, some of you might know the story. Pepsi went and got somebody who would make the people at home stand up, interact with the TV. So they got Michael Jackson, okay? And they added Carlton from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when he was a little kid. They had this Pepsi commercial with Carlton and Michael Jackson. So everybody's seeing this little kid and, oh, he's so cute, and that's Michael Jackson! Okay? So they do this whole thing with Michael Jackson and Carlton, and people at home, regardless of age, color, race, religion, sexual preference, would stand up and be like, it's Michael Jackson! That excitement, your brain's being stimulated. So now, your brain recognizes Michael Jackson. At the time, some of us knew Carlton was, some of us didn't. But at the time, your brain takes this data and it records it. Okay? This is how this works. Your brain records this the first time you see the commercial. Okay? Then you go and tell your friends or recall it in some way. So your brain says this is pertinent information. Stick it up here. Now what cracks me up is people can be in the shower, taking a shower, and they will run out butt naked the minute they hear the doom, 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 and know that commercial's on TV. They will grab a towel, run out, and Michael Jackson, Pepsi, Pepsi. Okay? That's the power of this method I just taught you. People think I just post things on my Facebook just to post it, and it's not. It's to open your mind to receive information. Like if you follow me for a day or so and watch what I post throughout the day, you'll see throughout the day I'm posting different information. Sure, some of it's based on my mood. Most of it is based upon something that I want you to learn. So I may post something spiritual to open up your spirit. I may post something to open up your mind. I may post something to make you laugh. Whatever it is, it's something that I want to make you interact with me, make comments about. I get into a lot of spiritual arguments, which, I never try to bash nobody's spirituality. I just state my beliefs. And people who disagree and want to argue, forget that I'm a Sagittarius. Not only will I argue, but we are never wrong according to us. So, yeah, good luck with that. So, but by the end, of course, I would have grown, and they would have grown, and hopefully, they understand that my whole thing when I speak is always refers back to love. Just love one another. But in order to really love one another, we have to understand some basic concepts. And that first record the mind, set the mind up to be stimulated. Okay. Then you record the data. Then you recall the data. That information is pertinent. Great lovers know that you open the mind to be stimulated. So you may get close to a woman or man's face and talk, and you could be talking about business, what you ate that day. It doesn't matter. The body is receiving these signals. The mind is saying stimulation. There's energy flowing. So the minute you do a touch, a kiss, a hug, anything, it records the data. Now, every time you see that person, that data is recalled. Okay? It's a very powerful tool to help you grow your business. You can take whatever it is you want to do, whatever it is you're doing, selling business cards, photography, whatever it is that you do. It doesn't matter if you're a multimillionaire or if you're the homeless guy begging for change in the corner. If you can do things to stimulate somebody's mind so they record the data. A homeless man in a corner playing Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven on an acoustic 12 string, asking for $1. You happen to like the song, your mind recalls it, so you stop for a second, give him $1. While you're listening, if he said, my name is Benny, your mind records that information. Now, if he was smart, before you leave, he would say, did you hear me when I said what my name was? What was it? You say Benny. Well, that's my name. I'm very happy to meet you. Thank you so much for your $1. Those people, every time they walk past this person, would have a reaction, an interaction. They would always probably give this person $1, more than likely. It's very powerful, and I just wanted to talk it out and share it all at once, because people don't realize I don't sit down and write everything I speak about. I mainly write an outline, because I'm a Sag. We're spontaneous for the most part. We think and we're methodical, but we're spontaneous, so we don't like sticking to the track. We want to run in the fields. So what I do a lot of times, I just videotape little things that I would like to talk about, some very basic concepts, and I just form stories around them as I'm speaking. So you were a practice for that, as well as it was me just clearing up this idea. But it is a very real concept. It is one that is used, and if you can understand that, then you can grasp the concepts of money being in the air, Robert Kiyosaki's concepts, and that's what's so important, is understanding these concepts, so that you do understand that no matter where you're at in your life, you are not broke. Anyway, let me let you guys go. I'm going to smoke my cigarette, coffee. Thank you for practicing with me. I'll see y'all later.